guys ready? All right, let's do it.
What's up, guys? Vincent,
Oscar,
Josh, Sam Donks.
I'm Nathan.
My name is Aaron. I'm the CEO and founder of SlabStox, and it's great to be at the show.
This is my first one.
Yeah, well, what do you
Started with the big one.
This is number 1. This is Card Show 2, so for Card Show number 2, it's a pretty big one.
This is my first one.
my first national and third show.
This is my 3rd national. 2 set up and 1 at the show.
Overall, all card shows, I don't know, hundreds. This is going to be maybe my 7th national. This is my 4th in Chicago. Actually, no, it's probably my 6th. I guess 6. We went to Cleveland once or twice. So.
I'm certainly not like on the level of Nate and Aaron. You know, everyone knows them, and whenever someone comes up and says Sam Dunks or whatever, that's a good feeling. But yeah, it's a lot of work to do that each week. So it's cool to hear people that enjoy the work, and yeah, it gives me motivation to just keep on going.
It's appreciated. I put in a lot of work. Aaron puts in a lot of work. Sam puts in a lot of work. We put a work in the business, but the stuff that doesn't really go noticed is the amount of work that it takes to research for like a podcast, a live stream.
3 years, within the last 3 years, we gained a lot of different support from a lot of people following wise and different platforms. So it wasn't necessarily a surprise, but I was just, I guess, humbled and honored to have that many people come up and enjoy what we do.
I was thinking maybe just like basketball, baseball, football, soccer cards, stuff like that. And then I'm seeing like autographs by presidents, and I'm seeing, game worn memorabilia and all these different things, and it was pretty cool.
I heard Aaron talking about it, I heard Sam and Nate talking about it, and they said it was going to be nothing like I've ever experienced, and they were 100% right.
This year has been crazy. Wednesday felt like a Saturday. Thursday felt like a Saturday. Friday felt like a Saturday. Saturday kind of felt like a Wednesday. And Sunday's been great so far.
It's good to just see the card community come together, enjoy cards for just what they are, and it doesn't have to be about the money.
Well, I wanted to learn. I've been with SlabStox for 1.5 years, and I wanted to be able to actually understand more about what's going on at these shows.
I had a bunch of stuff laying around my house, like a couple of $1, $5, $10 things, and my goal was to kind of turn that and consolidate it into a bigger chunk of change, and then buy some nice stuff with that, something that I thought was going to pop maybe in a couple months here or so.
Well, my strategy was not to spend money. That's what I told my wife I would do.
I really didn't have a strategy. My strategy was find a Lewandowski auto.
How long did that take?
That took me 4 days.
I didn't have any money to spend, so I was looking for Everson Pierre. I didn't find any Everson. I did find a nice stash of dollar cards that weren't dollar cards, and I bought those because the guy hadn't looked through his box in years, apparently. So that was a stash where I wasn't really expecting to find, and I was happy to find it. So I spent money there I wasn't expecting. And then I flipped some cards into Wander Franco. I figured if I could flip cards into Wander while his prices are low, I will take that opportunity because I'd rather have Wander over almost anybody else, not named Tatis, not named Vlad, not named, Ohtani or Soto.
Well, I think my strategy is different than a lot of people. I spend so much time working on stuff outside of cards with the charity and just getting everything ready for the actual show that cards kind of took the back seat for me. And I think coming to the show, I just want to sell enough to pick up one big messy autograph, which I did, and then sell enough to, just kind of have some savings and get some more Mason Mount, and I did that too. So I think I'm starting to become much more, not that I wasn't before, but I'm just really focusing in on the collecting side of it, I think, just because it's the stuff I find the most fun, and you're not stressed about is something going up, is something going down, is something selling for too much. It's like you just enjoy what you're doing, and the rest of it will come along the way, and that's how I've seen over the last 3 years for myself. I know we talk about values a lot of the time. SlabStox Pro charts, and it's a great way to get more knowledge and education, but still the most important part is, do you enjoy what you're doing? If you're not, then it's not even worth doing in the first place, but that's why I'm here collecting and having fun picking up cards I like.
Well, I learned big time with a charity night that there's a lot of good people in this industry. There's a lot of like really strong connections that people make. Got to see that at the booth every day. People be coming up, oh, hey, let Aaron know this and that, or hey, where's Sam at, or
I say I'd probably change up my schedule, maybe do like a wave in the morning walk around and then go back out. I kind of only did one walk around, so I would forget where the booths were that I saw cards that I liked. I didn't really write down stuff. So then I go back out again and I can't remember where I'm looking because there's 1,000 booths, and unless you have a really good memory, you're not going to remember all the booths. So
Cash is king.
Go out early and look for deals, because first couple days there's always deals. There's always deals. And then later on, be willing to work with people on prices. You make some money, they make some money, and everyone's happy, and that's a much more beautiful thing than just me being happy.
Well, I would just make sure that we start planning Kesem charity night earlier. Not that we didn't do a great job with the time we had, the 3 weeks to raise over $100,000 for Kesem, but now we know how the first one went, and we can correct a lot on that. We can figure out how to make it even bigger, even better, and get more people, more free stuff too, and send more kids to camp for free. So I'm excited for the next one. It's gonna be great.
biggest get so far was probably I got a Julio Rodriguez Bowman's Best BGS 10 and autograph 10. Was super stoked to get that. I think I got a really good deal. He's probably not going to get called up this year, but looking forward to next year. I think a pop just like Wander Franco.
Well, I like those DJ Ski cards. DJ Ski with the eBay, they did that partnership with the Kanye series. You get 4 of them, and then if you get all 4, you get the 5th as a redemption. So I did get all 4, and then I redeemed them, got the 5th. So I was pretty pleased about that.
There's a booth with some Star Wars and Marvel comic cards I'm going to be hitting back up here in a little bit.
Walking around with Zach, I picked up a Donnarumma Aqua Rookie for like $10.
I picked up one card I really wasn't expecting to get. I picked up the Aaron Ashby Bowman Chrome Superfractor Auto. I heard it was here, and I was like, I'm gone. I don't care what's happening behind the booth. I would have left a guy with a $100 deal in the wind if I could get to that Aaron Ashby in time.
I came looking for a Mickey Mantle. Obviously, I'm a big Yankees fan. He's an all-time great, obviously. His cards are always a staple of the hobby, and I have a couple at home, but nothing crazy. I wanted to get a nice 1956 or 1957 Mantle, low grade, because I don't have a big budget. And everyone here had a lot of Mantles, but way over comps. Didn't want to pay the exorbitant price when I could get it on eBay for a couple $100 less. It would be nice to pick one up at the National, have something to remember it by, but couldn't get the deal done.
Some of the presidential autograph booths that were out there, I really spent a lot of time over at those too. Just to see like Abraham Lincoln, like original inscription, or John Hancock. I thought that was crazy because it's like we call our signatures our John Hancocks. There's the original one.
The favorite thing I saw was a 2015 Lewandowski Select tie-dye. The guy wanted 1,800. I'm like, I just told him, I don't got that money. If I do, I know who to come to.
We're not Milwaukee, so it's definitely an easier travel experience. I think it'd be amazing. I mean, this was, like I said, exceeded my expectations, and I can only wait for another show like this. It's going to be great.
I've never been to Atlantic City. My grandma used to go there all the time, so I've heard about it all, growing up all along the way. So I'm excited to go. I'm ready to be prepared with more money, with more comfortable shoes, and with a plan. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I still don't know. It's up to my parents. I would go, even if we go by car or by plane or by train or by anything. I just want to go.
I've been to Chicago 3 times, right? 2017, 2019, and then 2021 now. And it's nice. You get to see the same place, but it's really nice to get to see a new venue and maybe meet new collectors that don't get to Chicago.
Oh man, the back of that show is going to be insane. I know that Card Talk and Gary Vee and us and hopefully a couple others are going to be occupying the back of the show by the corporate section, and I think it's going to be a really crazy, really wild really wild experience over there. I've never been to New Jersey, so it'll be cool to go there. And
just keep growing. I know it grew an insane amount this last year. I think there's so much room to grow. I think there's a lot of room to innovate. You see all these companies here. I wasn't at the last national, but based on what Aaron and Nate said, there's so many more new companies here.
The last year we had obviously that huge growth, which is just was unsustainable. And you know, in my show, in my Sam Dunks show, the analysis was easy. It was, you should probably sell this guy and pocket the money, and then wait a little bit. And I'd like to see it kind of return to general healthy increases where the performance or some other things, excitement, calls for it, and general decreases when it calls for it. That's a healthier market overall.
I hope to see soccer blow up.
Ooh, that's a loaded question. Well, some of it we've already seen. People giving back. Right? We've all been blessed by this hobby, and people gave back this week, and I'm sure people will continue.
I want to see people keep this same energy and not worry as much about if cards are going down or up in value. I mean, I know people here who are just coming in and buying and collecting and stuff, and lots of people have just had super fun time being together. If we can just keep that going through social media and everything, which I think everyone's already done a great job, but just keep it up.
I don't know. I mean, Nate's 0 for 2 right now, and we were pretty pathetic, I will say, at our $20 challenge. So I might have to pick up Oscar again if he makes a trip out.
I mean, Sam just followed my lead because Sam knew that I knew where I was going.
I knew that he'd been all over the floor. I knew he was a kid, and he had a better deal than as a 29-year-old.
I've decided that I have some strengths in life. Penny stocks is not one of them. I am 0 for 2. I have gotten destroyed. I think I got destroyed in every one that Aaron and I did in the little shows in Wisconsin. Too much pressure. I've been immensely impressed. It was Aaron's baby. It was Aaron. Aaron worked for the charity in college. I didn't know anything about it before Aaron told me about it, but it is a cause that I can get behind because my parents haven't had cancer. I don't have any experience what it's like to have a parent like that have cancer, but the fact that you do know that there are people out there, there are kids specifically out there that deal with parents with cancer, and it's not just death, right? It's the agony of knowing your parent is suffering. It's the financial burden, agony of that, where kids might not get presents, they might not get 3 meals a day, they might not get this because medical bills are so expensive for something that no parent asked for, no kid asked for. And so there's so much weighing on these kids that you just don't realize in life when a parent has cancer. You just think about the parent, you don't really think about the kids, you don't think about the financial situation of the whole situation. And so for that to finally come to my forefront and be like, wow, I've never thought about that. And then to realize that we can ask people in this hobby, specifically Aaron can ask people, he did so much work for this, and he can go out and he can use his platform to get other people to use their platform to raise $110,000 for kids to be able to go to camp and just forget about the stress of life for a week and actually get to be a kid.
Just seeing everyone come together from something I love my whole life. I always thought I'd be buying and selling cards, I guess, but never thought I'd do anything like that, and it was just really cool. And I guess if there's a most surprising thing you asked about, it'd just be from July 1st until July 14th, seeing 60-some people, 100 people step forward and donate over $100,000 in sports cards. That'd be the most surprising thing.
People we've never talked to, people that, didn't even DM us. There are people that we'd never talked to but DM'd us. We'd have people that didn't even DM, they just sent stuff in packages. And I mean, we're talking $10,000+ packages, and we're talking $20 packages.
Final number, can I get some sort of drum roll and then I'll go for it? Okay, for Camp Kesem, sending all kids to camp for free, $109,821. Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. I knew it was going to be a lot just based off of pre-sales and the auction winding down. But when you actually verbalize it to thousands of people watching through YouTube and people in person, it just kind of hits really hard, and it's cool to see everyone come together like that.
It's not necessarily the cards that I love about the National. It's not the memorabilia. It's especially not the time standing here Tuesday to Sunday. It is the people that come up, that introduce themselves to us, that say, hey, I watch your stuff, hey, you know, ask us questions, ask us for advice, and then just talk to us. I mean, I talked to Quinn about food for like 20 minutes. It was great. I love stuff like that. So thank you everyone who came up and made my National a spectacular time. I will see you guys next year in Atlantic City.
That's a wrap from Chicago. Thanks, guys.
What up, what up, what up? Sam Dunks here, and hopefully next National we see you here too.
All right, everyone, this was the 2021 National in Chicago. I had an amazing time. Thank you for following this journey. 5-6 days here. It was fast, it felt long, it was stressful, it was fun. All the emotions wrapped up into one. I had a great time. Just can't wait to meet more of you, talk to more of you through social. All the support's amazing. I cannot thank you all enough for being a SlabStox follower, supporter, and for really treating all of us like we're your family. And that's all we want you to feel, so I really do appreciate that. See you guys in Atlantic City 2022.
I got you. You got the jersey swap, the shirt swap. And he's like, dude, if you guys win, we gotta get our shirts and then swap.
No. I said when you guys win.
Yeah, when we win. I gotta get. We got the video of this card being pulled by my man right here. He's following Max while he's driving. I love that.
Awesome. It was awesome. Awesome pull.
Who's that?
We got a little Blake Jameson, signed Ted Williams, AKA the best old-time baseball player in the sport.
We got a couple Burrows, Herbert, Duncan Crow. I'm not done, but walk around.
Okay, we're good? Okay, got it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. has a famous father who played in the MLB. What was Fernando Tatis Jr.'s father's name? Yes! Congratulations, you are the winner of a Blake Jameson signed Mike Trout 2020 Topps card.
What's interesting about the Holland, like the finest UCL, he's in the, for the base, he's in the Salzburg, and then the auto, he's in the Dortmund shirt. That's just like,
they made it into a variation.
Yeah. That's some good stuff.
Appreciate it.
Gary Trent, rookie, Dante, rookie, and Tyus Jones out 100.
I don't know how to say that.
You tell me a price, and I'll say yes or no, or I'll counter.
So you do it.
Yes, sir. Shake my hand. There we go. All right. Now if I have a $10 bill. Oh, there we go. 2 5s. Look at that. First deal of the day. Number 4. This is another buck. And this is a gold frame. And in the Giannis. It is Giannis. Giannis gold frame number 11.
That's a hit.
Going to 1310. Bucks in 6, right, Sam?
Bucks in 6.
Your head is Holland and Babbert or something.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
So
right?
low key. He's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I just have these guys.
Just a little bit off.
Right.
I should have been like, nah, I don't really need to see your stuff. This is crazy. Is this numbered or no? This one? Not numbered. What are you ripping?
A little Bowman Chrome. So last time I ripped this, I did not get an auto.
I remember that.
And then the mega boxes I ripped, I got an auto, but ripped right through the redemption code. So I'm 0 for 0, or I'm 0 for 2 on getting autos from Bowman. So I'd imagine my luck should change here.
Thank you, everyone, for supporting, being here, helping out. Any way that someone helped out, donating, reposting anything, coming saying hi, it really doesn't matter if you interact with us in any way. Just thank you. That's all I gotta say.